This video shows you how to create radio groups in a survey. We'll use the survey that we started creating in our last video as a starting point. Let's say you want to ask your staff whether they want a homeroom. Let's use the insert button that we've discussed previously and see what that does. What's happened now is it has copied the details from the group we copied. We don't want to know what the teachers want to teach anymore. We've already done that. We're going to change this to tell us about your homeroom preferences. Now, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to leave this as index number 2, which will mean we'll actually have 2 groups indexed as number 2. So I'm going to change the order. I'm going to make the other group that was number 2, number 3, and see what happens in our live survey. This is about homeroom, so we should leave the T here. We only want to know what teachers want when it comes to taking a homeroom next year, and I'm going to press save. You can see, as we said, as we predicted, 2 groups now have the index number 2. If I change what do you want to teach, so I go into the edit screen here and I change this 2 to a 3 and press save, what do you want to teach is now number 3. Tell us your homeroom preferences is number 2. So if I go to my live survey, tell us your homeroom preferences has been squeezed in here before what do you want to teach. So let's go back to our survey group admin, and under tell us your homeroom preferences, we need to create some questions. So, and we want to test out the radio groups here. So I'm going to add an item, and our question is going to be, in this case, we mentioned previously it doesn't have to be a question. And in this case, option 1 is going to be, I would like to keep my homeroom. Don't need an our abbreviation could be keep in this case. This we want to be first in the list within this group, and we want it to be a radio button or a radio group, if you like. To tie these answers together into the same radio group, we need a name. So we'll just call this homeroom, for example, and we will press save. Let's add a second option. So that was keep. That was I want to keep my homeroom. We'll press insert so we can make sure a lot of this data is the same. I would like to change my homeroom this time, and the abbreviation can be change. This will be the second option. It's still radio, and it's still within the homeroom group. Let's press save. And let's put in the third option. I would not like homeroom. And we'll just call this no, for example. And this will be option number 3, still a radio, still in the homeroom group. We'll press save and we'll have a look what's happened in our survey. I would like to keep my homeroom has a radio button option here, as does I would like to change my homeroom and I would not like a homeroom. If you click one and then change your mind, it will change your answer. You can only select one of these options. In our next video, we will show you where this data goes.